Just a quickie. Um, Car parking drop off at Manchester Airport. A couple of weeks ago, just doing one of my mates a favour, I dropped him off at the airport. I dropped him off. It took me 2 minutes from entering the parking restrict, the where you've got to pay. In and out, 2 minutes. Read the sign. He said, "Pay before midnight tomorrow." Fine, not a problem. I got home. Yeah, didn't pay it. Got up in the morning, thought I'd better pay that parking. So paid it, £5, not a problem. Job done. 2 weeks later, I get a fine through the door. Not only from the car park, saying they hadn't paid for the drop-off, sorry. I got £100 fine off them. 60 if I paid it within 14 days. I think you were. 100 over 14 days. I thought, well, it's over 14 days anyway. Well, whatever. I also, same day, I got a letter through because I were actually in an hire car, and they say they want £32.56 or something strange as an admin fee, because they had to tell the Manchester Airport that it were me that were driving, and not themselves, because the owners of the car. So you can't appeal against the fine off the car hire company until you've gone through the procedure with the car parking company, and you can only obviously do it if you've won the whatever, like, I don't know what I'm talking about now, do I? But yeah, to say because the fine wasn't warranted. So I phoned up the bank and said, look, I paid this money, and I said, but it's showing on my bank statement that it was paid a week later, 6 days later. I said, but I need this as evidence. And they went, the bank said, well, no, it's not our fault. I said, well, it might not be your fault. I said, but it's saying on the bank statements that I paid this fine, this parking fee late. It's saying I paid it 6 days late. And she went, oh, let me go through it. And she went through it. She went, oh, no, you paid it on the right date, but they took 6 days to collect payment. I was like, how is this even possible? You're talking, I said, a company that charges you for paying late, charges you extra for paying late, fines you for it, how can they possibly take it 6 days late? So anyway, I went through all this procedure online. And now it's another probably 2 weeks later after that now. And they're still not, they got back to me on the 20th. I've just been through my emails today. They got back to me on the 20th, which was another 14 days later, and saying that whichever it worked out, it was a day over where I could have the option to pay the 60 and not the 100, because they extend it for a period while you're going through the, I can't think of a word of it, but while they were doing the, you know what I'm saying anyway. But yeah, is it fair? Just, can somebody explain to me how they get away with it? I'm going to be £130 out of pocket, but no fault of my own. The bank did actually give me a code that I put in this objection to the fine or whatever, and yeah, they might still say no, it's fine. But even if they do say it's fine, the hire company still takes the money they're good. So I'm still going to be out of pocket £32 at least until, and they take 28 days to pay it back after you've proved that you. Why should anybody mess about going through all this bollocks? That's what it is. Because of their system, it's just absolute rubbish. I'm sick to death. Technology is worse for everybody these days. Yeah, it's all right. You can use ChatGPT and ask all different AIs, different stuff. Yeah, you get information, but what you can actually do with that information, no. I think people are just using it to see how much they can scam people for. I'm going to do another video today about some dentures, because as you say, I threw my teeth away, didn't I, by accident. That's another video. I'll explain all, and I'll show you some new so-called dentures that I've bought off the internet. Yes, I'm going to do a series of videos, because I knew they were going to be crap before I bought them. But I've started with the cheapest, and I'm going to systematically work through until I actually get some dentures off the internet that are actually fit for use. So look out for that video. If you've made it this long, please like and subscribe, because I do need all the followers I can get so that everybody can hear me rant. All right, cheers. Bye for now.